every experience in life is good, even negative, even positive. It's very important to create a relationship with yourself. Take care of your soul and heart and really talk to your heart. All these things in our modern world, social media, they are trying to disconnect us from ourselves because we are powerless when we are disconnected from ourselves.
Hi, and welcome to Her Voice Impacts. I'm Daniela Ion, and we are building a movement of light-filled women across the globe. Her Voice Impacts is about the soul story, the story of women who are doing great things using their skills and their talents for social impact and creative diplomacy. Today I have a wonderful friend, but also an inspirational woman, Nina Scalikova, who is not just a photographer. I believe that she has an essence about her that brings so much patience to the people around her. It makes you feel at peace. Her story about breaking fear of stepping out of her comfort zone and leaving her own country to travel the world to find herself, and not just that, but through pain and suffering, she then knew what her life path was. It's a phenomenal story of a young woman who really started to listen to her inner voice. Her inner voice was guiding her regularly from a child, she said. Not just that, in that process of her traveling the world and to very, very different places, may I add, you have to watch to get it all, the whole story, she meets her soulmate. And this is because of a few things that she did in her life that brought her soulmate. So Her Voice Impacts, it's a packed episode, but I'm so excited to have her here to discuss all of these attributes as a woman that you too can tap into that inner self-love and create the world that you desire and deserve. Nina, I'm very excited to have you here today, and we're going to be talking all things love, but with purpose and spirit, and also your journey from this amazing love and passion that you have for photography. I do know that, and I've watched you, and also how it's led you into humanitarian work, the love of travel, all these beautiful things. And I do like your essence. And I found that you have this beauty about you that is quite, how do I explain this? You have a rare essence that most people don't have anymore, and that's called patience.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I?
You have patience, and I've seen that when you're at work and you're taking photos, and you have this patience about detail, and also understanding where the other person is in their, like when you're taking photos of people, obviously, you're having to see where they're at. They might be scared of doing movements and all that. You're very patient with that, I've noticed that.
Yeah, but you saw me only while working with you, and
Yes.
you're just naturally amazing to take pictures of, so it was really easy to work with you. You have to consider this.
But you have worked with people.
Yeah, I would say I have patience, yes.
Yeah, you do. And that is a part of an attribute that is part of beauty, because love is patient, right? Tell me about how, I know a little bit about your story about the love for photography. How did that start? Because you were given a camera, or you had a camera, or your father had a camera?
My father had a camera, and I was just borrowing it and taking pictures of flowers and myself and my hamster.
Your hamster was part of the photography.
Yeah, all of them, like 8 of them.
You had 8 hamsters.
That's another story.
Wow.
Yeah, so it started here, and I'm very passionate about art. I love to create stuff, but I was just jumping from one thing to another, and photography is the only thing I stuck into.
And is this something that your father was doing as well?
It was just his hobby.
It was a hobby. And what kind of camera did you take and use? What did it look? I'm sure it wasn't an iPhone.
No, I don't think there was an iPhone at that time. It was just a digital camera, one of the first ones.
Right.
And when I was taking it somewhere, people were looking at me because it was unusual to have this camera at the time.
Wow.
They thought that I'm just a journalist or something.
You're a journalist. I love that.
But I was 10.
When you were 10?
Yeah.
And how would you go and get these photos developed, or you do it yourself? Did you have a little...
It was a digital camera, so you don't have to develop them.
Okay.
But I think I even more love to edit these pictures in Photoshop, to play with colors and other stuff, to create something more from it. And so I think my passion was more into the editing than taking pictures back then.
Wow.
Not now.
And how did you teach yourself? Is this something that came naturally to you, or you found that you had to train?
Yeah.
Or
I was just learning this by myself, because maybe you would say I have
patience.
But
Yes.
I'm not really patient when someone is teaching me something, so I have to learn.
So you want to know straight away how to do something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you find that it's something in your life that propels you, that you're not going to wait for someone to show you how to do things? You're going to take the risk a little bit?
I just need to learn from my own mistakes,
Wow. Learn from your own mistakes.
I know it can hurt sometimes.
Yes.
Most of the times. But I need to experience that, feel that, and learn from that.
That's fascinating. Okay, so this is something that, for you, photography opened up a new world.
We can say that, yes.
Did it start here in Slovakia for you?
Yeah, I started to take pictures of my friends and myself, and then I asked some celebrities in Slovakia, and it started to grow.
Right. Is that how your online presence sort of started to develop? By posting these pictures, or was it you writing? Because I do see that it is a lot of it in Slovak, so I have to always press translate, unfortunately. But is that how it started? Is it the content, or is it the pictures? What developed?
It was on Facebook back then. And
right.
It was one of the first, when the Facebook pages started.
Okay, so you started.
I had this Nina Scalikova photography, and I really liked that. And I was authentic. I wasn't just post pictures with nothing. I was really authentic. I was talking to people who were watching me, my followers. I was really friendly and open, and I'd say it defined me since it's been defining me since then.
Wow. So you took an opportunity when obviously Facebook was just starting out with pages where people weren't really, they were just posting whatever. People were posting whatever, but you saw something that you could grow. Is that how you think of things? Like, if I'm going to start this, I want to grow something. I don't want it just to stay small.
No, never. I had big dreams.
Yes.
But other dreams, and this was just my hobby. I just loved to do it, and it brought me the joy, and it made me happy. So I wasn't thinking about growing it into bigger. Mm-hmm. I was just enjoying it, and I think when people do something with joy and love, it will show later. So it doesn't have to be calculated.
No, so it was an organic process for you. And did you find that you learnt things about yourself while doing this hobby? Like, did it stretch you? Did it test you in some way? Or did you think, I just want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore?
Of course. I was just 16 and...
You were 16?
I was bullied by some guys in my school because of this. Yeah, they were making fun of me, and I just got some bad comments on my page, and I was just 16, and it was unusual in back time in this time, because now kids, they have Instagram and social media
everywhere
since they are 10.
Yeah, so you were like...
It was something new for me, that people can hate you and can write something bad to you. I even got to police because someone was threatening me with killing me.
Just because you were taking photos?
No, I think it was just a man who was...
oh, it's like a stalker.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that would have been scary for a 16-year-old.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was.
And so when you were going through this, did you think, no, it's not worth it anymore? I don't think I want to have this kind of life where, you're putting yourself in the public eye and then allowing the scrutiny to come towards you, like the bullying and all of that. How did you navigate that?
It still brought me more joy than sadness or like negative feelings. So I never thought about quitting it. I loved it. But now, when I'm older, I'm thinking more and more about quitting it or just changing it somehow, because it's kind of take your soul in some way when you are expressing yourself and when you open yourself and your heart to the public space. It still brings me joy, but it's more precious to me now, the privacy.
Wow, yeah, okay. That's really interesting you say that, because, we're living in a society now where there's so much sharing and there's so much to watch of people's lives that really, 20 years ago would be mundane. Like,
it's
why
weird.
would you want to watch someone eating breakfast every day?
It's
or
really
having, pieces of toast or something. Do you find that now in society we are wanting to pull back a little bit and be a little bit more, not closed off, but keep what is private sacred to ourselves in some ways?
I think it would be good for everyone. I think that social media brought a lot of good things for us, for people. We are more connected with other people around the world. But we are less connected to ourselves and to our friends, to our closest ones, to our neighbors. And it can really destroy our relationships.
Personal relationships as well. And also when you're in a situation where you're online and you have so many followers, someone knows someone. And it seems as though it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Do you find sometimes that, just having no one know you is actually a really wonderful thing?
Yeah, maybe that's why I enjoy traveling so much.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so the traveling part for you, what does that actually do for your soul, but also for you overall as your mission in life?
Like, if I understand it right, what does traveling mean for myself?
Yeah, because traveling, I feel, is important for you.
It is. I never wanted to travel. I was really scared when I was younger. I was actually engaged when I was 20.
What?
Yeah.
You're 20.
And I was scared to go abroad, to travel by bus somewhere in a foreign country. And then I realized, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to explore myself and the world. I need to feel life. I need to feel alive. And I broke up and I started to travel the world.
So you broke off your engagement, and was that the catalyst for you, that you needed to feel alive, to free yourself, to go and find who you are?
Yeah. I felt like inner voice in myself, and it was really intense, and it was saying, you need to go travel somewhere. Even if you die there, you just need to go.
Well, that's a very strong.
It was. I felt like this.
Wow.
So I listened to it.
So you that's a very interesting thing that you just said. You listened to your inner voice, which is that something you've always done, or is something you've had to learn along the way, that's my inner voice, I'm going to listen to that?
I'd say there are days or just periods of time when I know it's there and it's telling me something, but I don't listen.
Right.
And there are days when I listen to it. And I don't know if I someday realized there is this voice. It was just natural for me. Maybe I was listening to it when I was a little kid, I don't know.
Do you feel it's your voice, like a version of your voice, or is it a different voice, or is it an gut instinct of some sort?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like my voice.
No.
It's like my more mature, more intelligent,
Your higher self in some ways, right? So you felt like you've always been guided in some ways. So you broke off your engagement at 20, which is very young when you think about it, right?
I wanted to be this young wife and just be at home and cook and clean and everything. It wouldn't be like this exactly, but I felt like I need to explore something. I need to find out who I am when I'm alone.
When you're alone. Wow. Okay, so being alone. See, this is extraordinary. So you make that decision. You then go and travel. Where do you go to travel to go and find yourself and be alone at the same time?
I promised to my dad only thing. He was okay with me going to travel.
Okay.
But he asked me, please don't go to India. Just don't go to India. It's dangerous for women.
It's coming.
And I said, why would I go to India?
Yeah,
I don't want to go there. Mm-hmm. And I went to Cambodia and I met men from India.
You didn't go to India, but you met someone from India.
We fell in love. He invited me and I was like, I never wanted to go to India, but when, if not now? So I went there and I spent 2 months there.
And what happened when you went to India, knowing that your father had said, don't go to India?
I was scared to tell him.
Yeah.
But I told him and he was like, okay, just take care of yourself. And it was shock for me, India. I was really shocked. But I fell in love instantly with this country and I go back there every year, I think.
You're always there.
Yeah. I'm always there.
When I watch your stories or your Instagram, you're in India. But you're in all parts of India.
I want to travel all the India, all parts.
Wow.
That's my only dream.
This is your dream. So do you believe, like, as your journey, that by you making these, it's a big decision at 20 just to, go and find yourself and then go to a world where you've not really ever even experienced, and you said it was a shock to you. How do you feel now knowing that you did that at such a young age and then knowing, wow, I went somewhere where I had no clue what I was doing, where I was? How do you think of that now, like what you've achieved in this?
I'm so proud of my younger self, really.
Yeah.
I was so scared before, and in my family I was known to be like the scariest child.
Wow.
Like the most afraid of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be more brave and more strong woman. And so I'm really proud of that I achieved that.
That you did it. And how is your soul connected to India? Because there's obviously a story. There must be something inside of you.
Yeah, there must be, but I haven't tried. I haven't found it. Mm-hmm. I need to find it, but it has to be connected in some way.
And what do you find that you connect with India? How does it make you feel when you're there? I mean, obviously the first time was you had to figure out what you're doing, but now that you're regularly there,
I feel like the wild child.
Wild child.
Yes, I feel the freedom, home. It's so dirty, so smelly, but I feel like at home there. I can't explain that. But it's so colorful and people there are so nice when you know them. And it's so cringe. This country is very cringe. People are cringe, but I love cringe. I sometimes just watch Bollywood movies for cringe.
Wow. Do you feel like a part of your, maybe we've talked about this a little bit, like maybe your life had been spent there beforehand in one way, or that because some people are connected to countries. You have this connection to the people as well. Do you feel like maybe you have been there before in another lifetime, maybe, or
Definitely. Maybe there, maybe Nepal, I don't know, but
Nepal?
this part of the world, definitely.
And how did you adjust to, obviously the environment, and what did you want to do there? Like, because you were there, then what happens?
I just want to walking through streets and just feeling the presence of this place, the present moment, be in it, talk to people, making new friends. People in India are so lovely. Like they can be dangerous to women, very dangerous.
Really?
But when you get to know them, they are the most generous people.
It's wonderful. What is your connection there with the women? What do you sense there with women and children for yourself?
Not only there, but I've been feeling strong connection towards women since I was young.
Yes.
I started to take pictures of women because I feel like, for me, women are the most beautiful creatures on this planet.
That's so beautiful.
I love their essence, their faces. I love faces of women around the world.
Yeah.
All different kinds of. And I love our womanhood. And I'm feminist.
Yes.
Because when you meet these women around the world, you see they have different, they don't have much freedom like we do. And they have different opportunities and different rules in their life. And our lives are really different than them. Even our lives here in Slovakia, it's different than men's life.
Yes.
And that's why it's important to fight for these rights.
And that's being able to be your true authentic self is what Her Voice Impact stands on, is that authenticity of being your true voice, speaking and doing the things that you feel as a woman you should be able to do, right?
Yeah. Not to do anything for anyone, no for men, no for women, just for yourself.
For yourself.
Find yourself, your essence, and be true to it.
Because of your, motivation to do that in your life, were you able to speak to some women and kind of inspire them as well?
I think they inspire me even more.
Really?
Yeah, they are so strong, so beautiful inside out. For example, Rita Tarana from India. She's from Bangalore and she's an Indian influencer, very well known. She's very beautiful. She has a beautiful face. But when I met her, she had even more beautiful heart. And she's a women's rights activist, which can be dangerous in India. But she is. She's I really admire her.
It's not the lady with the...
No, it's not her. But I want to visit her.
Yes. Tell us about that lady. With the... Is it the red?
I think it's called
pink.
Gulabi Gang.
Yes.
Or something like that. They are ladies in pink.
Ladies in pink.
And they took rights into their hands. Yep. And when men are bad to female, to women.
So self-defense, right?
When they beat their wife or when they are cheating or something, I don't know, they just beat men with
But
sticks.
She has a technique, right? Like it's a proper...
Yeah, it's legal, I think.
But she's a massive, massive spokesperson for women's rights, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's books about her. She's very famous.
And there are more like this. Even in Nepal, there is I forgot her name, but she has Mighty Nepal, and she's rescuing young girls who were trafficked. And
really trafficked?
Yeah, in India. So a lot of women like this are in India and Nepal, and I want to meet them all.
What do you feel for you inside your spirit? Because you're very connected, and I can feel that. Do you feel that you have a message for women to tell them something that's going to help them unleash themselves. Maybe from what you just said, you were scared as a young child to probably even do things or go out to different places. So how do you find that space inside yourself and say, I want to be able to give a message to other women as well? What's that space for you?
I think it's very important to just sit with yourself and to talk to yourself.
I like this.
To create a relationship with yourself. To take yourself to dates, soul dates. Take care of your skin, your hair, and then take care of your soul and heart. And really talk to your heart.
Wow.
Like friend to friend. People forget to talk to themselves, to have conversations with their inner voice.
Yeah. It's so, you just said everything was about looking back inside. And I was just thinking about this the other day. Everything is an inner game. It's not an outer game, folks, because everything out there that's happening is because of what you think of yourself inside, right?
It's totally true.
And because now we have seen society, everything is outer game. You know, what it looks like, what we're going, doing, all these things. But you're saying to go back inside and sit with yourself, have a relationship with yourself, talk to yourself, look after your soul. This is all about you coming back to remember who you are.
Of course, because all these things in our modern world, social media,
any kind of,
all
yes.
of it, they are trying to disconnect us from ourselves.
Why do you think that is?
Because we are powerless when we are disconnected from ourselves.
Wow. Okay. And do you think that when we are disconnected from ourselves and we are in this kind of, like you said, a paralyzed place, that love cannot filter through? It's blocked. Because then we can't, if we don't have love for ourselves, how can we have love for the rest of the world, right?
That's very true.
Yeah. So the disconnection is to reconnect. And that's not to put your phone into charge, is it? It's to reconnect to you.
I would say it's maybe sometimes more difficult than putting your phone into charge, but sometimes even more easy. It's just so easy.
What are some things for you that you reconnect with yourself again?
For example, I really love simple walks in nature. It brings me peace and clarity in my mind. And the most intense thing I can experience to bring me back to myself is traveling, solo traveling.
So traveling.
Because when you are abroad in a different place, where you never been to, all your senses, they are
alive.
They are alive. They are so...
You're curious. Your curiosity opens up. It's what I find when you go to a new place. You just want to walk down the streets. And I think we're very similar because when I've gone overseas, I like to go where all the local people go. I don't like to go where all the tourists go. I like to go, who's drinking coffee down the side street, and I want to try their tea, their coffee, their cakes, their sweets. I might not like eating them, but at least I have a try, right? Are you kind of similar as well, where you like to just suss everything out?
Yeah, I love local places.
Really?
I don't like touristic places at all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can go there and see it, but I don't want to spend much more time there. Even here or Prague, I don't want to go to the city center.
You go outside.
Yes.
So you go out and explore the real people, the real world.
The city center and these touristic places are more artificial than the other places because you can feel the authentic life in other parts when you are not in the touristic places.
And what happens to you when you are in these authentic places? Do you like to write? Do you make videos? What do you do, like, to let it out? Because you can't keep it all inside.
Yeah, I'm writing my diary. I've been writing it since I'm 15, so it's really nice to
So you have a journal.
Yeah. And I'm just watching everything around and just, I'm there sitting with my mind, listening to the wind,
Wow.
birds, people.
So you've learnt something about being in the present moment. I find that what you're saying is that you're not thinking about what have I got to do tomorrow? What have I got to do in an hour? You're like, I'm here right now. I'm going to take all of this in. How important is that for a woman to tap into the present moment? Because I think that's where creativity is. That's where it is. That's where the nexus of it is. It's sitting there. As soon as you enter the present moment, you can be creative. But if you're constantly thinking of other things, how can you be creative?
Yeah, I think it's important for everyone to appreciate the present moment. And this is the skill I learned during my travels from people when I was talking to them and talking about the philosophy of life, of like in Cambodia, even gypsy villages in Romania.
Yes.
And they were like, I don't know what is tomorrow. I'm just happy now, and I'm happy that I'm healthy. And I pray I will be healthy tomorrow as well. But
so they're grateful.
I'm just thinking about this moment.
This moment is important. I'm grateful for having this moment. And then whatever tomorrow brings, I'm sure it'll be okay. Wow, what an interesting outlook in life. Because, you know, we've been taught, have goals, write down
Exactly.
10-year goals, 5-year. And by the time you do it, you're like, I don't want any goals. Just want to live day to day, knowing that I'm doing the best that I can.
So draining to have so much goals.
Yeah, so many bullet points and so many spreadsheets of things that need to be achieved. But have you found that living in the moment has taken you on paths where opportunities have opened up for you?
Yeah, in unexpected parts.
Yes.
And I feel like when you have goals, it happened to me when I had a goal, you can lose yourself on the way there. Because this goal can last and keeps you in this path for, I don't know, 5-10 years. But what if you realize during this path that you enjoy something else?
I know, and you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't give yourself the chance.
So that's why you need to be connected to yourself, to the present moment, and to listen to your heart, what makes you happy, and just do that.
That so makes sense. Wow. So do you see your life like that? Like that you live not day to day, but I'm sure you have some plans, but they're not like, I have to achieve this in 3 years' time.
I was like that.
Yeah.
I'm not like that now.
No.
And it's better for me not be like that.
Do you find that that's a feminine attribute as well, to flow into life, you know, be able to just weave in and weave out?
Yeah, definitely. It has something with feminine energy.
Yes. Yeah, it's a beauty thing as well, and patience comes with that. So it also, at the same time, you're in the present moment, you're flowing, but at the same time, you're still listening to the guidance, but at the same time, you're also still planning. Does that make sense? I know it sounds like you're doing everything, but they come in a different order. You're not planning, then trying to flow, then trying to get things to happen. Like, it's a different
I'd say
way.
you are enjoying the flow, and while this you are planning.
Yes.
Because of this flow.
Yes, because of the flow. And what kind of opportunities have you found? Because I know that you talked about setting up schools, was it? Or things for children?
Yes, in Nepal.
Yes.
Yes, I was volunteering in Nepal in a Buddhist school, and I listened to my inner voice. Because I never travel abroad when it's summer. I like to escape winter, and I love to be at home when it's summer, because I love summer in Slovakia.
Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful here.
It is.
Yes.
Sometimes too hot, but it can be.
No, it can never be too hot.
But there was an evening, and I was online shopping clothes.
Okay.
And then I was thinking to myself, do I need these clothes really? Wouldn't it be better if I go volunteering into Buddhist school in Nepal?
Wow, it's a light bulb moment. Do I really need those clothes? Maybe I should go, wow, okay, this is great.
And I really didn't need it. So
You didn't need it.
So I booked ticket to Nepal and I went to Buddhist school to do volunteering. It was the most beautiful experience in my life.
Wow.
I left half of my heart there. I needed to go to meditation to bring it back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had depression after I came back.
Did you get close to all the kids and just being in that environment?
It was so, I think, even like being with myself, because for the first time I left my phone and social media of my life, and I was enjoying the present moment and the reality of this life without phone. What we were doing before 20 years and it was normal, but now it's so different. It's like a vacation from your daily life.
Yes, it's like a detox, right? You say,
Yeah.
okay, phone, you're staying home.
But it felt so real, and I was so connected to myself, and I was said that I have to come back and I wouldn't be so connected again. So I was depressed a little.
Wow. So what happened with the initiative there? Were you able to volunteer to do, what were you doing as a volunteer?
I was supposed to take pictures and videos and make some materials for the promotion, because they live because of donations of people. So I wanted to help with my marketing skills. But there was some miscommunication with other brother of this guy.
Yeah.
And I teach them English, and my English isn't so
This is fantastic. Look what happened, so you ended up teaching them English.
But it was really easy English, just small kids.
But they must have loved it.
It was amazing.
So that was a part of your heart, your soul, giving back, which is kind of sharing, right? Well, it is sharing, and you've been rewarded for it, because I'm segueing now. I'm segueing into your time and effort that you gave as a volunteer has led you onto this amazing journey of love and soulmate, which was very unexpected for you. I think it's so left field, right?
It was very unexpected, yes.
And it's a beautiful story, because I know we spoke way before it even happened. And I would love to go into that, because I believe that because of your generous heart and how you have helped, you know, the reward has been this beautiful partnership that has been bestowed upon you. So let's have this conversation where you talked to me. I think we were outside. You said, I'm going on a
date.
Date. And I said, oh, tell me all about it.
Yes, I remember this. Like,
I got so excited for it. I was like, well, what are you going to wear? What are you going to do? You're like, I don't know if I want to go. That's what you said, remember?
I remember, exactly. It was beautiful. It was the best date ever. And I wouldn't say that when we were talking.
No, you weren't. No, you were not.
After that, I will tell you he's my soulmate and I'm going to marry him. And
we did. We came and had cake afterwards. And you sat down and said, this changed my whole life. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. Because you had noticed that he had also done some humanitarian work, and you know, he had a love for India as well.
He found me because of my work in Nepal school on Instagram, and he contacted me because he wanted to go there. So this experience in Nepal
opened
us
up
together.
So you being able to do that, which was you just doing your thing, you know, natural, brought the energy of this man into your life, and you two, would I say, like two peas in a pod? Like, explain this to me, because I've watched some of it. You have to see her stories.
I think it's just magic. You can't explain that.
It's magic.
It's magic. Since I was a child, I've always felt the presence of soul in my life. I felt like I need to find this soul in this lifetime. And I knew how he was, like, he was really strong and masculine man, and intelligent and kind and loving and romantic, like old school romantic. I wanted a man who will write me letters, handwritten letters.
Wow.
And I never had men like this, and I thought, okay, maybe I'm too...
Yeah, like this is too much.
Men
Never
like this,
be
they
too
don't
much.
even exist now. So I met this guy, and I have a box full of letters from him now.
So he just naturally writes you letters. So you've
He
manifested.
even writes me poems and song.
Okay, so you really need to inspire the ladies, because, you know, I speak to so many women who are, you know, either waiting for their soulmate or they're trying. You know, this is something that's in society. We're hearing so many of these stories. Like, where is he? Where's the guy? What do you think you had to do in order for that to magnetize? Because there's got to be something there.
It was a long journey.
It's a long journey in a game, right?
My heart was broken many times before that. But every time I realized I need it. Even when I broke the engagement.
Hold on, just rewind. What did you say? You said you needed that.
Yeah. I felt like my soul was craving it. When I broke the engagement, I had these thoughts that I need to experience heartbreaks.
Why?
Because you grow through pain. And I felt like I need more experiences in this life. Every experience in life is good, even negative, even positive. When you think about this in bigger screen.
Oh gosh, you're so brave. Just says you needed the heartbreak to experience it. Is that so that you could work with any kind of triggers inside of you that you could heal? So like any traumas, challenges, like you just said, I'm not going to let this stop me.
Yes, and only heartbreaks and pain can do this. So I had my heart many times broken. I was searching for love from my desperate state, and I found only bad men.
So when you're in okay, this is interesting. When you're in a desperate state, you magnetize the wrong men.
Yes.
Like a light bulb moment, mic drop.
But it's so simple truth.
And when you weren't in a desperate state and you had worked on yourself and you were doing the things that you loved and that you were passionate about, something shifted.
Not really. It had to came the hardest heartbreak, the last heartbreak.
Oh, so you had a horrible, horrible heartbreak before.
Yeah, when I was stepping into my last relationship, I knew from the day one that this will be really hard and this can destroy me and this will hurt a lot. But I need to do it. I need to experience it. So I went there, and after this relationship, I was ready. I was whole. I was myself.
What did you learn in this terrible heartbreak about yourself?
To love myself. Before that, I was afraid to be alone. But after this relationship, I was craving to be alone with just myself, to be the rock for myself and not to look for love and this rock in other people.
Oh my goodness. Just this alone, I'm sure, is speaking like to so many women, because what you just said, to be your own rock, to learn to be with yourself and to love yourself first.
Yeah.
And that was through heartbreak of many relationships.
Yeah, as I said in the beginning of this interview, I love to learn through my own mistakes. I need to experience it, feel it.
Very brave to say that.
And learn. But now I feel like my soul is satisfied after these 10 years of heartbreaks and pain.
You're not letting it happen again. This is it. You know that it's sealed.
Every time I felt, I need another heartbreak, another pain. I felt that it's not enough. But now I know it's enough, finally.
Wow. And so tell me, like, when we had the conversation that you were going to go and have, you know, this date night, and you said he's humanitarian. I was like, oh my gosh, he sounds like it's going to be perfect. What were your expectations meeting him?
I'm 30. I have some experiences, so I didn't expect anything.
Wow.
I was just like, okay, I like this man. He's fine. And he's 5 years younger, so he was more, more
energetic.
Yes, and more happy about it in the beginning, because after my experiences, I was more careful with my feelings and everything. But he was like this, and it brought me the trust in him because he was more initiative, more
Okay,
loving.
so he was doing the parts that you liked, which
so
was...
I felt this safety in him.
So you felt safe, you felt protected, you felt all those things that you had worked on in yourself. So you felt safe within yourself, but you needed to feel safe as a woman as well, right, in a relationship.
And when I felt this safety from him, I was able to feel the love towards him and open up, yes.
Wow. And did that happen instantly? Was that, or...
Instantly. It was just...
No way. Did you walk away from that and go, what just happened? Because I know you messaged me and you're like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, it was...
I couldn't believe it.
It was so fast. And even, do you know what is, you know exactly what is Lionsgate?
Yes.
And it was Lionsgate.
Was it really?
It was Lionsgate, and I wrote into my diary, every time when I was asking for a man, for my soulmate, I was asking, okay, he has to be like this, like this, like this. But this time, for the first time, I just wrote, please, man of my life, come here. I didn't have any expectations, any rules, anything.
No more bullet points of 7,000.
I just said, I'm ready for you. And 3 days after this, he texted me.
Wow.
And 1 month after he texted me, he gave me first kiss. And
that was it.
Since then, we knew we are going to get married. We are going to have family. And I didn't want to have kids before. But now I want to be mother. I want him to be father of my kids.
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely beautiful. Well, I had a viewer ask a question, and I wanted to ask you this question. And she had said, now that you have met your soulmate and your partner, what do you wish you had known sooner in your life?
That it's true that he will come. That it's true that what I felt since I was a kid, that there is this guy, this soul that I need to find this lifetime, it's true.
Wow. So that knowing that it is the truth, it is going to happen, you wish that you knew that, because it's tough when you're going through.
I knew that, but you know, you think like, okay, it can be just your
imagination.
Yes. But if I knew it's truth, I would be more calm, more in peace, maybe not desperate in love, like searching for the right man.
So chasing something doesn't get us what we want.
Never.
Just that constant, it's like having a hold of something, right? And just tightly squeezing the life out of it.
Yeah, because you will meet the wrong man and you will try to talk to you like, okay, maybe he's the one, and you will see the right man in the wrong man. And you will see it differently.
Wow, there's so much gold in this conversation. And look, we even have this beautiful, I wanted to show the card that we have here today, because it's all about love. And of course, you know, with Her Voice Impacts, and we talk about the heart, because the heart is the center point of where all manifestation comes out of. The heart is where your self-worth is. This is where your love is. This is where your connection is to humanity and the things that you want to do of impact. And you being in this beautiful love relationship, but it's not separate to what you're doing overall in your life, because both of you have somehow come together and have this shared passion. What is it that you two see doing together for humanity?
Definitely. He's a very smart guy in business, but he went to travel around the world for 1 year before we met.
Yes.
But he left 1 month after we got together, because he wants to find the right purpose. He wants to do business with the purpose to help people. So I'm really looking forward for our life to do humanitarian work together.
Wow. And do you both love to travel as well?
And the same kind of traveling, no resorts, just low cost, and
you just get on a bike. I've seen them get on motorbikes. Yeah, how do you film with a motorbike going so fast? Like, you're just wild.
I love it.
You holding the camera, or what are you doing? You got a tripod, or?
I was holding it, yeah.
Wow, and you're going to all these really cool places and eating amazing food and meeting like interesting people.
I love to meet these people. My boyfriend, he enjoys the nature all around.
Yes.
I enjoy it too, but even more, I enjoy faces of people and
You love
their
the faces.
colorful clothes and
I
the
see
way
that.
they are moving and talking.
Wow, so you like to get them in their organic state, like they're whatever they're doing, maybe they're cooking something or cleaning or walking. You just like to get that shot. It's very important. It's present moment stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You should do a book on the present moment.
Maybe one day.
Photo journey of the present moment. Nina, what can you leave for the audience watching, or maybe the one person who's just gravitated to your story and said, wow, I see myself in that? What can you tell the women if they are scared to make that step out or go inner? Because inner means you're going to have to face some stuff, yeah?
Yeah. I'd say that you are brave, all of you. You just need to step outside of your comfort zone and to find your fire inside of you and to believe in it and try to love yourself more. It's like skill. You have to learn it. I didn't know how to do it, but you can learn it. And just listen to your heart. That's all I can say. And my boyfriend always says to me, listen to yourself and don't expect any approval from outside of the world, because I do this all the time. And I'm the one who tells to others, listen to yourself, but sometimes I just need approval of someone, so I need to do this more.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. And I'm so honored to have you here on Her Voice Impacts and giving us the true, authentic story of love and doing the work that you're passionate about, but also what you allowed yourself to go through was a stretch so that you could be doing this now and not probably in your latter years, right? You wouldn't want to go through that in your latter years, right?
No, I just want peace now. Love.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Bless. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a really nice experience.
Beautiful. Thank you.